Hello, my tribe. Welcome back to another real estate video, and more importantly, a beautiful day in Uganda. As you can see, your girl is hot. It's glowy sun. Where else would you rather be than here? Anyway, today we are filming a beautiful home located here in Namugongo, a beautiful starter home for sure. For a lot of you who really loved one of my previous videos where we had a lower price point, I wanted to make sure I could bring you guys various options throughout the market around Kampala and within Kampala. Today we're exploring this home, which is a 3+ bonus room. I'll explain that in a bit, but 3-bedroom plus bonus and then 2 bath as well. It's also a very well laid out home, but let's first talk about what's happening out here before we head inside. So you guys know, being from Canada, I'm a creature of habit. I love a green space. We always have like enough space for 2 cars in Canada, maybe 3 if you have a bigger home, and then you have your greenery. So at least I love that they have a green component here where you can enjoy this beautiful kasana that I am under right now while you have your beautiful guests over in your nice home. There's a lot of parking space as well for yourself, whoever else you live with in this home, and your guests to come to visit you. All right, let's walk towards the house where we can check out the balcony area. I love a spacious balcony. Like I said, I love being outside. We have the most beautiful weather in the most beautiful country, in a tropical country at that. So why not spend as much time outside? As you can see now that I'm in the shade, it's a little bit better. So this balcony is stunning, and it's such a great size also for a modest starter home. You're able to do as much as you can out here. Comfy area, an area over there for you to just sit and enjoy your meals. I love a good sized balcony, obviously, as you could tell. On the right hand side here, there's double sliding doors that lead into the living room. But before we get into the living room, let's walk into the home and start with the dining area. So as you enter the home, and as you can hear my echo, please do excuse that, you're greeted with the dining area. Obviously, you could do as whatever your heart desires with this space, but of course, it's most fitted for a dining room. There's also a sink area to accommodate for yourself and your guests while you're enjoying your meals. So behind me, obviously, is where the magic happens, the meals. But before we get into the kitchen, let's check out the living room. A very spacious living room at that. Welcome to the living area. So I like that. Again, I'm very big with spending time with family and the people that you live with, or your friends as well. So I love that you have a beautiful area here for a large television and TV console area in general. And you have ample amount of space here for a very large couch situation, a table to be able to entertain, whether it's yourself, your friends, or your family. That's up to you, that's your business, but I just love that it's a spacious, great size living room for a starter home as well. From the living room, let's head over to the kitchen, again, where the magic happens, all about food. So we are here in the kitchen area. Great amount of cabinetry space, which is highly appreciated. I think you guys know that from all the videos I always record. We also have great space up there for anything extra you want to add. And then on top of that to add, I always mention I'm the appliance queen. I love an appliance for everything my heart desires. I'm like, I want to be able to make it. So you're able to store all of that at the top as well. There's plenty of space underneath, 2 lower cabinetry space, a space here as well for your stove top and oven situation that you have going on. And then of course your fridge just on the left-hand side of me. There is a lot of space for a 3-bedroom home. I think that is absolutely amazing, and especially for the price point as well. side here is access to the outside. So outside, there is a place for 2 staff quarters and then a bathroom for them as well. And there's also the bonus room. So how it was kind of situated by the developer is there's a bonus room out there, whether it's for your guests that you prefer are outside. It's very interesting, but if you prefer the outside, or I would say I'd personally probably make that into a nanny's quarters, and then the staff quarters and such as extra storage. Because me as an unmarried individual with no children, I have a lot of stuff. So if I could have 2 separate areas to be able to store all my things, my belongings, all the stuff for my travels, everything I brought from Canada, I just feel like that would be where it would go. And then the plus one or 4th bedroom, as the developer intended it to be, would probably be where the staff quarters would be, in my humble opinion. So there's also out there is your water tank and everything that you need for running your home. So as you can see, there's also another tank there. It actually collects rainwater as well, and then you have your main tank up above. So I think that's actually pretty smart. Okay, we've talked about where the magic happens, the food, where you entertain your friends, your family. Let's go check out the bedrooms where you rest and enjoy yourself. So we're here in bedroom number 1, a very standard size bedroom. What I love about these 2 bedrooms is that it's not generally an ensuite, so this could be an office for you, or the other one. The other one is slightly bigger, so I could see this as an office, or another bedroom, obviously, if you're a smaller family and it works for you to live here. You can also see there's plenty of wardrobe space as well, all the way to the ceiling. Love that about Uganda. We don't waste space. We do not waste space. All right, let's head over to the second bath. Just behind me is one of the 2 main baths inside the home itself. So this bath services both of these bedrooms. The first one we just talked about, and the next one we're going to talk about as well. And you have your standard, of course, rainfall shower. You have your toilet, your sink, and great lighting as well, because I think that's very important in a washroom. All right, let's head over to the second bedroom. So we are here in the second bedroom, a little bit bigger than the other one, as I mentioned earlier. So this really works as another full-size bedroom. You have a stunning window, and I like this area. It's getting very organized. There's a lot of like trees and greenery, like little bits that you can see out of the window. So it's quite organized, which I very much appreciate. As someone who lives in a very lively area, lack of better terms, lively area, you do appreciate these little bits and bobs when you're viewing other homes and things that I know that other people would appreciate, especially if you're used to living in, say, a suburb, or say you're used to living in a city and you want the tranquility of a suburban area. So yes, again, ample amount of closet space as well here. And I think now we can head over to the primary suite. Let's go check it out. As you enter the primary suite, you have the primary suite bathroom behind me. Again, none of the bathrooms here have a partition, but those are simple things that you can add. There are plenty of people in industrial area, and if you're interested, I can also share with you some of the contacts where I buy like my glass furniture that you guys always see in my house and stuff. They are able to give you those partitions as well. Well, you buy from them. So you have your rainfall shower, your toilet, your sink, and a lot of lighting space as well, and storage space. This is actually a really good sized bathroom. I love a bathroom that gives you the option to be able to add storage and extra things in there. Like the things that you wouldn't have in your closet that you would specifically have in your bathroom. There's plenty of space for that in here. All right, let's go check out the main room. I think this is like the key selling point of this home. I absolutely love a large size bedroom. I like big beds. I just remember when we were kids with my parents, we were 4 girls, we were always in, like that's where we would start our mornings on the weekends, and just like chit chat, talk about our dreams or whatever, what we're doing for the day, and then you continue on with your day. So that was like where we would convene as all of us. So when I think of a bedroom, I think of like a king or a California king size bed, which this room can definitely accommodate. And then also I love that there's another area there that is just for getting ready. Like that would be like my makeup and all of that. The fun stuff that a girl needs. And then you have ample amount of closet space, whether it's for yourself or you're living with somebody else, your significant other. There is so much space in this room. I really do believe this is like one of the key selling points. So this home goes for 430 million shillings, and according to today's rate of 3,700 for the dollar, just shy of $117,000 USD. And as mentioned before, we're in the Namugongo area. So you're about 16 kilometers from CBD. There is the bypass, which is so amazing. So if you take that, obviously you get where you need to go faster. From the airport, it's about 54 kilometers. So this area, when we were driving, I'm like, every time I come over here, 'cause I can't lie, it's not often, but when I do, it always is something new. There's always some new development or something added. So there's so much that you can do also in the Namugongo area. I wanted to mention, of course, as usual, what's in the area, especially for those who have children. There's Vienna College School that's just there, which it's a mixed school with Cambridge school system and UNEB. And then you're also, like I said, on the bypass. So you have quick proximity to wherever it is that you want to go to take your children to other schools in the area. I know Acorn is also off the bypass. If you head all the way to Luboa, then you have your other international schools, and then really great UNEB schools in the area as well. In terms of hospitals, for those who are more in retirement or really want to obviously plan your life responsibly according to what's around that you may need for yourself or your family, there's Link Hospital that's just close by, as well as obviously, like I mentioned, the bypass, where you can then end up at whether it's Mulago or one of the other various hospitals close to or around the CBD area as well. So we've chatted about the price. We've seen this great starter home. Comment below your thoughts. If you're interested in purchasing this property, again, all my contact information is there in the description box below. I wanted to bring more options, not just luxe, the most crazy views or whatever it may be, actual practical homes, especially for starter families. I think of myself and I'm like, oh, I just want like a cute, quaint, nice home. And then it's funny because my mom also wants the same, but she's heading to retirement. So there's a lot of options on the market that I want to bring more to you. So also comment below what you want to see more of, and we'd be happy to show you. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll check you guys in my next video. Bye guys.